Hi, this is me, Masip, and today we're going to talk about change. I used to believe that education was what we needed to change, but even though it might be the first thing that brings us into wanting to change, like learning something new and wanting to apply it to yourself, uh, but usually, how many people know that they should add more veggies to their diet, or they should sleep their 8 hours, or we should this, we should that, and we never do it, right? So most certifications and books out there call for motivation, finding the right motivation to change. Like that is the answer. But I think that this has led to a bunch of people going for the motivation business. You can do it. This, and they try to hype you up, pump you up into having something that you really don't have yet, that you really want, and you get their products, and then what? Then what do you do with it, right? The issue here is not having the right feeling of motivation. The issue here is when you're about to make a decision that will lead you to make the change that you want to change or stay where you're at. What makes you make that decision? Just because you watched on Instagram all day videos of fit people and a long video on Arnold saying like, I woke up at this 6 in the morning to do this and da 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 da, in that moment is not gonna really get you hyped up to make that decision. I don't think so. Not most of the time. So what is it really? There's a ton of techniques that it is to find your intrinsic motivation, your extrinsic motivation, and your habit trackers. They are very helpful to keep your goal in mind. They are helpful. Same thing as the videos and everything, they're helpful. But what is crucial in that moment of decision is your values. What do you value the most? Are you really going to value just looking good against maybe having a beer with your friends? And I'm not an alcohol person, and so that might not be the best. That's a good example, because honestly, like I don't drink because for me, my values, like, it makes me feel so good when I perform nice at the gym. Right? So if I ever drink the next day or that night when I'm working out, I feel like crap. So it's like, oh, I feel like I'm wasting my time just going to the gym and feeling like crap and just like, which I'm not, because I'm sweating it off, so at least I do it. But I just feel so bad. It's just not worth it. And I could as well just not, you drink and I will just have my water with lemon, and I feel just as fine because I'm hanging out, right? So why would I drink? Like, it's totally not worth it for me. And so making that decision is like, nah, I much rather, for some people it's like they are embarrassed in that moment to be different, like, no, I'm on a diet, or I can't, or right, because you're self-conscious that you're making a change, that it's different, and you're not drinking with everyone. It's uncomfortable. That moment of decision is like, no, I'd much rather right now just be chilled and enjoy this moment, right? And you'll pay off later. But habits and decisions matter, and they matter so much that they form habits, and you like stack things, right? So there are weird moments when, once in 100 years, like, it's not gonna harm anybody, yes, but we tend to think that too often. So it does add up in a way. So my point here is, in that moment, why do I take that decision? Because I really, really value my performance. I really value my workout, feeling good when I work out. My workout is like my me time, where where I play. And other people just value so much that sharing moment with their friends. So or it could be something else that you're really, really valuing. So then is when we would have to go to, okay, then how can you get the same experience but making the decision that would lead you to the goal that you want, right? And I'm saying this one, for example, because when you are in your fitness journey, sometimes cutting off alcohols like that just like really saves us a lot of calories. So it's kind of like the first things that we do. It's just such a shortcut, really. So some people ask me, okay, why, like, what gets you motivated to every day eat healthy and go work out? Well, I, for example, really value the time with my family, and I just picture myself, and I want to always be strong. I want to live a long life and be strong and play with my kids, with my grandchildren. I just picture myself being really like strong and being there physically and mentally sharp. And I know that when I'm not sleeping, when I'm not at my best, when I don't sleep good, when I'm not eating good, when I'm not feeling good, I can't be the best person for my partner. I can't be as loving as I wish I was when I'm tired. So my life, it's not so worth it if I can't be the person that I want to be. So every time that I'm facing that decision of going to bed early and choosing to do this or that, I much rather go to bed early. I much rather cook for him because that feels great for us. Eat good, work out, because when I don't work out, I get all cranky. And I just and it makes me feel good to work out. So all those good emotions, I can then share them, and I can then be good to him and my baby too. So in that moment of decision, I'd much rather eat healthy, go work out, sleep, meditate. So in that moment, of course, the decision is so easy. I don't even have to think about it twice. So you have to find out that vision of yourself, of what do you really, really value and want in your life, and makes you feel like that's the life that I want. And in that moment, it's so much more worth it to make the right choice. That is how you will find the right motivation. Thank you.